Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This video is a what I wore. I don't know why I'm doing that in quotes because I did wear these things. I've been doing that a lot recently. I don't know why, but this is a what I wore video for my recent trip to London, even though I think it's actually not been quite so recent. These videos take a while for me to put together, and honestly, I'm just so tired after these trips that I need a little bit of R&R afterwards. So this trip actually took place in mid-October of this year, and I'll give you a little bit of context as to when I was in London, why I was in London. I think it's just helpful for understanding things like temperature, the events that I was attending, and because all of that obviously informs what I pack. Now, you will have already seen my kind of art of packing video, which hopefully was either helpful or you just think I'm completely crazy, which I am a little bit, but I do have a very specific process when it comes to packing, and I do that for a reason because I really just want to enjoy my trip when I actually get on my trip, and I don't want to be stressed about not having the right outfit or the right thing to wear. And I've just found this to be such a great method over the last couple of years that I've started doing this. And this trip was no exception. I loved all of my outfits. I wore every single thing that I packed. And so, yeah, I just thought it was great. But I was in London. I flew out, I believe it was October 15th, so very much in the middle of October. I love that time of year in London. I go pretty much the same time every year for Art Week, for Frieze Art Fair specifically, and to see a lot of art gallery shows. I have documented all of those gallery visits and art fair visits and stuff on my other channel. I have an art channel, which I will leave linked below. You can check out those videos. But yeah, so I was there for that. And then I actually took the train down to Paris for Paris Art Week after, where Art Basel Paris takes place. So I really love combining these two trips. I just love the weather's a little bit cooler. It was still very hot in New York in October, and London was just gorgeous. Like, the leaves had changed. Hyde Park was so stunning. I was so happy to finally be able to wear sweaters and coats and just really lean into that full fall look. So that was fantastic. So I love London for many reasons, but if you've never been to London, you can kind of use this as a guide for what to wear. Obviously I've talked about this before in other what I wore videos, but the older I get, the less I feel the need to sort of change my style for the place that I'm visiting. Obviously I want to dress appropriately and think for the weather or for the culture or whatnot, but in general my style doesn't alter too much. A good example of this is for in London, I still wear neutrals. Don't get me wrong, I don't wear a ton of colors, but I wore just more robust neutrals like navies and browns and things instead of, say, blacks and grays, which I wore in Paris and which I wear more of in New York City. I also introduced a little bit of pattern because I love this heritage check pattern that COS came out with this year. I have it in a few different items, including a coat, a shirt, a clutch bag. So I had a lot of fun. Again, not combining different patterns because I think that would be so far outside of my comfort zone personally, but really playing up this one pattern helped me kind of play with that Britishness of combining different patterns, but really still keeping it true to my style. And weather-wise, again, it was a little bit all over the place. It did rain a little bit. It got cooler as my trip progressed, and so I didn't have to wear coats necessarily the whole time, but having a big chunky cashmere sweater was always very helpful. And I wore a lot of corduroys, which is also great because I brought a lot of corduroys, and I just love corduroys for this time of year. So yeah, I think that's good for a little overview, but let's jump right into I'll go through each day and then each outfit and then give you all kind of a little clip of obviously the outfit, but then also sort of behind the scenes footage of maybe what I was doing if I do have footage for that. So let's start actually with my flight outfit before I even got to London. I love flying during the day. A day flight is my favorite way to go to London nowadays. I just work on the plane and then I leave at 8 a.m., land at 8 p.m., go to bed. I wake up with zero jet lag the next day. It is I just love it. I know that logically a lot of people like to take red eyes because they're like, oh, I don't want to waste my whole day. But I just find that you're so tired and I don't know, jet lagged that your day is kind of a waste anyway. So I'd rather just spend the day editing and working on my computer on the plane and just going to sleep immediately and waking up and just pretending like I am in that time zone. I just find that that works really well for me. So that has nothing to do with my outfit, but I just wanted to share that tip. So what I wore on the plane, this might be a little bit controversial, but I like to wear all of my bulkiest items so that obviously I don't have to worry about packing them. So I wore my Goldie Vana jeans that are really baggy, really voluminous. I love these jeans, and normally I would never wear jeans on a flight, but you can actually unbutton them. They kind of come over in a beautiful like crossway, like you'll see when I'm trying them on, but I'll unbutton them on the flight so that they're just really baggy and low and super comfortable. I always wear a ton of layers because I find flights to be quite cold. So I always make sure that I have like a t-shirt on underneath in case I get really hot going through security or the airport. Then I have a big chunky sweater. I wore my really chunky cashmere sweater in gray from COS, one of my favorites. I wore my Axel Arigato slow runners because I always love wearing socks with shoes, and it's just nice to have a tennis shoe, you know, taking your shoes on and off during security and whatnot, or on the plane. And then I wore my Rue Sophie scarf coat, which was the coat, and then it also has a giant wool scarf attached to it as well. I do still have a code for Rue Sophie for 15% off if you use Mary15, so don't forget about that, because I will mention a couple of Rue Sophie pieces that I wore throughout my trip. But in general, this was just a really great flight outfit. It's casual, but still kind of trendy, and like I put in a little bit of effort. So this worked out really well for me in terms of what I wore on my flight. Now like I said, I flew, or maybe I didn't say, but I flew out on a Wednesday. So I went to bed pretty much right when I got there. I woke up and it was Thursday, and I hit the ground running because Thursday was one of the VIP openings for Frieze Art Fair. So I needed to go for some press stuff and whatnot. So that morning we actually went to, and by we, my sister-in-law lives in London, which is also great, so I can spend a little time with her when I'm there, and she so graciously helped me film, if you're wondering who was filming all these videos. But we started by going to a couple of galleries in Marylebone just because they aren't too far from Regent's Park, which is where Frieze Art Fair takes place. And this day was like a little bit on the warmer side, I would say. So I wanted to dress up, but still not be super hot. So I ended up wearing this really cute set from Uniqlo, which sadly I don't think you can get anymore. But again, really playing up the navy corduroy. It's a short navy corduroy jacket. It was a collaboration they did with a French brand. And then the little short mini skirt. I just have on little tights, and then my Willa over the knee boots that I absolutely love from AD. They're comfortable enough where I can wear them all day long, but they still look really chic in my opinion. And this is the first time I was actually test driving my Coach oversized Kisluck shoulder bag that I picked up before the trip. I know that the video for this just came out a little bit later, but again, I've been trying to organize all my holiday content and stuff, but I picked up that bag actually right before the trip, so I was really excited to wear it on the trip, and I love this bag. I'll leave that video linked above and below if you want to check that out. But I wore that to galleries, and then I wore that also to the art fair that day, and it was a great outfit for both. I was super comfortable. I felt very put together, but very chic. And yeah, that was kind of the first day in London. The second day we continued, we actually went back to Frieze Art Fair because the art fair is massive. It is one of the largest art fairs next to Art Basel, and it's just not something you can really see everything effectively within one day. So I always wanted to go over multiple days. So we went back, and then we also were going to do more art galleries in Mayfair. And so I wore a full cost set. This is what I love. I mean, I love going on trips in general, but I love going on trips and then I love sharing what I wore because you really get to see a lot of the things that I picked up in previous videos in action, including this gorgeous boiled wool set from COS that I featured a few videos ago. This is again navy, playing up navies and browns. And so I have the wool barrel pants with the matching vest. I have just a little gray cashmere top, that featherweight cashmere that I adore from Quince that hopefully is back in stock. They keep selling out, they keep bringing it back in stock. So hopefully when you watch this video, it is in stock, but I just love this top. And then I wore my flattered bonbon loafers in that gorgeous chocolate color with the clutch chocolate suede bag. So very matchy all over, but I just really love this outfit. It was so comfortable because again, I knew I'd be up like walking all day long, walking the fair, walking around the art galleries. So I knew I would just be out and about. So I wanted to look cute because I wanted obviously to take good photographs and stuff, but at the same time, I also just wanted to be really comfortable. So I felt very good about that. And this was on Friday during the day. And then Friday night, we had a really special dinner at the Muse House, which is it's by Soho House, but it's like an even more sort of elite layer of Soho House, and it's gorgeous. It's also, I think, in Mayfair, around Mayfair. But thankfully we had a little bit of time to go home and have like a quick nap and then actually go to dinner. So I did change outfits because it got a little bit cooler, and honestly, I just wanted to be even more cozy and comfortable. So fun fact, you will actually see me wear this outfit like 4 more times throughout the trip. I felt so good in this outfit. So I wore my, again, another chunky cashmere sweater from COS that I absolutely love. This one is navy. I always go for a size medium, even though they're oversized, just because I find them to be so comfortable. And oh, it was just perfection. I wore matching navy corduroy pants from Uniqlo. These pants actually match the set that I wore on the first day. And then I really wanted to wear my flattered Ellis loafers, but I think I actually got a little bit of a blister from my boots. And so I ended up just wearing my flattered bonbon leather loafers in black because they're just extremely comfortable, and even with a blister I felt totally fine wearing these. And then to throw over, because it was cooler, I wore my Rue Sophie handmade Iona coat in this gorgeous, because I wanted a little bit of contrast to the whole navy uniform underneath, and I just think the cream was a beautiful contrast to that. And then I also wore my Savette Symmetry Pouchette chain bag. That's a bit of a mouthful, but this was another bag that I actually picked up right before my trip. So I was having a really good time wearing all my new bags and just feeling very chic and very ladylike. So I love this outfit. It was super casual, super comfortable, but like still very nice looking for a nice little dinner. And then Saturday, this was probably my favorite outfit of this trip, if I'm being perfectly honest, just because it's so kind of far out of what I normally wear, but it's also still very true to my style. I know that makes no sense, but I hinted about this a little bit at the beginning of the video. But on Saturday, no surprise, we went back to see more galleries in Mayfair. So lots of walking, lots of being out and about and taking photos and videos and stuff. But I love this outfit. This outfit, instead of navy, is featuring a lot of beautiful, rich browns. And so I have on the boiled wool midi dress, the famous midi dress that I love so much, that I talk about all the time, in that beautiful brown. And then underneath of it, I actually have on that high neck merino wool top, which I love. I have it many versions, colors, cuts from COS, because it's such a great layering piece, especially when you want a little bit of warmth but you don't want bulk. It is just, it's perfect. And this one was great because it had that heritage check as well, which matched both my coat as well as my clutch bag. And I paired it with my AD Willa over the knee boots, which was kind of fun because you couldn't actually see that they were over the knee boots. They just sort of tuck up nicely under the midi dress, and they're kind of boho looking. They're like a little bit slouchy. So I really like pairing these two together. And then again, I had my COS double-faced wool scarf jacket in that heritage check, as well as the clutch bag in that heritage check. So I just had a really fun time wearing this heritage check in very different forms, and I just think this outfit was so British, but also still so cute and so very me. So I really, really, really enjoyed this outfit. I think, again, probably my favorite outfit of the whole trip. And then the final day, so I really wasn't in London for that long. I was really just there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then Monday morning at 7 a.m. sharp, I took the Eurostar down to Paris, which I will cover all of that in a completely separate video, which I will leave linked above and below. Actually, probably not. Well, if it's out by the time you're watching this video, it should be linked below. But if you're watching this first, then anyway, never mind. So on my final day, it was actually my birthday in London, and I had a really lovely day. I had brunch with a friend at a hotel that I absolutely cannot remember the name of, but it was so beautiful. I will share it. I'll share it when I look up the photo and look up the name of the hotel. But again, it was actually raining that day, and because I wasn't taking like video or photo or anything for my art channel, I actually just wanted to be, again, really comfortable and cozy. And so I leaned into more of the like oversized look of everything. So I wore my chunky COS navy cashmere sweater with the matching pants from the merino wool pants that I love so much. This also would have looked great with my corduroys as well. And then I paired it with the Bon Bon suede chocolate loafers from Flattered, and then the Flattered clutch bag as well. And that was just like such a great, because I was just having, you know, brunch with one of my good friends who lives in London now. And then we actually went to tea later in the day with my sister-in-law, which was so fun. So lots of eating. It was nice to have the elastic pants to just enjoy. I mean, and it was raining, so I didn't want to be like particularly overdone. And I think I don't even know if I wore makeup, to be honest. I think I just wore my glasses and stuff. But anyway, it was a great birthday, very low maintenance, very chill. And we had an early night because, again, I was having to catch the very, very early train to Paris, which is where the next video is going to leave off. So yeah, I hope you kind of enjoyed. Again, this is a very short and sweet trip. The Paris trip will be much longer, and yeah, but I still really enjoyed my outfits that I got to wear in London. So I'll see you guys in my Paris video.